Wafade everyone, I'm Nestor Lecanto with the Pacific Daily News. Here are our top stories from the PDN newsroom. Federal civilian employees in Guam and across the nation can expect a 2% salary increase effective January 1st of 2025. President Joe Biden signed an executive order Tuesday finalizing a general scheduled pay raise that was proposed earlier this year in the administration's annual budget request. That's according to a White House press release. The hike accounts for a 1.7% across-the-board increase and a 0.3% locality pay, totaling 2% on average. The raise was less than the 4.5% military pay raise provided in the recently passed National Defense Authorization Act, or NDAA. In other news, masses at the crack of dawn, blinking lanterns, and festive music are just some cultural ways Filipinos are celebrating Christmas on Guam. One significant celebration comes from the Catholic faith. Misa de Gallo, Spanish for Roasters Mass, is celebrated in Spain and many former Spanish colonies like the Philippines. The Mass was celebrated at dawn to allow farmers to attend. They often had to work before sunrise to escape the blazing heat of the sun. Over the years, the tradition, also known as Simbang Gabi, made its way to Guam, with several parishes holding the early morning masses starting on December 16 and concluding on December 24th. The Philippine Consulate General participated in a parole lighting ceremony during the first day of the Simbang Gabi at St. Anthony de Padua Catholic Church on December 16th. By 4:30 a.m., the church was already filled with attendees. A Chalanpago couple is left mourning their dog after she was shot through the chest with an arrow and killed on Christmas Eve. Scott and Stacy Anderson left their 11-year-old dog Leah out for her morning walk on Tuesday like any other day. The last thing we expected to see early this morning was our dog coming back like she normally would, but with an arrow sticking out of her chest, Scott Anderson said. Leah was one of 5 dogs owned by the Andersons, and basically like our oldest child, Scott Anderson said. Already an older female used to living inside, she knew not to run off, he said. In the mornings, we just let them out to use the bathroom and do their business. She usually stays out a few extra minutes. When she's ready to come in, she comes back and knocks on the door, Scott Anderson said. In other news, a man accused of attempting to attack another man with a machete has several prior cases dating back to 2011. Documents from the Office of the Attorney General state Mikei Katsuta, also known as Miche Katsuta, and Mick, 36, was charged with aggravated assault as a third-degree felony, a magistrate's complaint filed in Superior Court of Guam states. He's accused of swinging a machete at another man in the parking lot of the New Palms Market in Dededo. Documents from the AG's office show Katsuta has multiple prior convictions. He was convicted on a 2011 misdemeanor assault charge. In 2021, he was charged with possession of an open container in a motor vehicle and was convicted on those charges. In 2022, he was charged with criminal mischief and possession of a Schedule II controlled substance and later convicted on those charges. Earlier this year, he was charged with family violence and also convicted. Katsuta faces 5 years in prison for the new aggravated assault charge. For more of these stories, go to GuamPDN.com and follow us on social media.